Behavioral Science, and Worldviews. The more we understand about worldviews, the more we see how behavioral and brain science research explains our worldview attachments. This research tells us that our worldviews influence what we see and interpret as facts through a host of behaviors. Let's review how a few of these behaviors relate to worldview intelligence. In this short video, we will introduce you to naive realism, confirmation bias, motivated reasoning, cognitive dissonance, loss aversion, sunk cost, law of group polarization, and illusory correlation. Naive realism is our human tendency to believe that we alone see the world objectively. This implicit bias may cause us to dismiss the views of others as wrong, uninformed, or biased. We can help manage our naive realism through the worldview intelligence dimension of knowledge. When you recognize that your view is different from others, ask yourself, how do I know what I know? How do I know if my view is true or false? Confirmation bias is our unconscious tendency to interpret new information in a way that supports our existing worldview. The more information we gather supporting our worldview, the stronger our beliefs become, even if they aren't true. One way to limit confirmation bias is by taking time daily to deliberately seek out different views. When you see a headline that conflicts with your beliefs, take a moment to explore the article and expand your awareness of others' worldviews. Motivated reasoning is being convinced of the rightness of your views, even when they are not supported by data or even when there is evidence that contradicts your views. Curiosity is an antidote to motivated reasoning. When you recognize yourself judging another's beliefs, actions, or worldviews, get curious about your assumptions and biases. Explore the disconfirming facts rather than dismissing them. Cognitive dissonance is one reason we quickly dismiss disconfirming facts. Our core beliefs are part of our sense of identity. Challenges to those beliefs are uncomfortable, so we may dismiss evidence that does not fit with our core beliefs. Become aware of when you are in cognitive dissonance. This awareness, along with holding open space to explore opposing views, is a worldview intelligence skill. Using this skill allows for richer conversations infused with wisdom from each team member. Loss aversion describes our tendency to have more fear of losing something than excitement about the possibility of gaining something better. When you are experiencing challenges leading your team through change, it could be that you are excited about future possibilities while your team is fearing what they will lose. Offering opportunities for fears to be shared can help your team move forward to sharing your excitement. A sunk cost refers to an investment that has been made and cannot be recovered. Examples of sunk costs in a behavioral context include time spent making a decision or working on a project when the outcome is not achieving what you desired. When these sunk costs become part of our identity, we may avoid change, even when new information contradicts the old. When what we've always done isn't getting the results you desire, consider how to release attachments to the sunk cost and invest in new solutions. The law of group polarization refers to a group's tendency to have more extreme views than the views of each individual in the group. When a group has similar worldviews on a topic, the conversation becomes more exciting as people agree with each other. It becomes more difficult to share differences as the agreed-upon views become more extreme through the conversation. This reinforces our neural pathways, causing us to have less flexibility in our worldview on this issue. Awareness of this predilection for yourself or your team is important to prevent breakdowns in relationship from polarizing views. Illusory correlation causes us to see a relationship between two variables even when there's no proof the relationship exists. If my team wins each time I wear a particular shirt, I call it my lucky shirt, even though there's no proof that a piece of clothing can affect a game's outcome. Being alert to this phenomenon allows you to employ strategies to avoid making decisions founded in illusory correlation. One strategy is talking through important decisions with an independent third party before taking action. You will learn more about these behaviors in your next assignment.